Okay. So, unscripted video. I don't feel so great, but I'm going to do this anyway. Xbox people, we gotta have a little chat about the current position of Xbox when it comes to exclusives and how they will distribute things in the future. So if you guys aren't well aware, Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to PC, Steam, and Windows 10 specifically. Now, what would be a great idea in the minds of many gamers who want to experience a game they probably never played before, they probably have played before, but they never got the chance because it was Xbox exclusive. People are now being upset over one of Microsoft's biggest franchises being a multi-plat now. I'm not sure if you guys realize that the line was drawn in the sand ages ago when they decided to make Xbox Play Anywhere. Xbox Play Anywhere was migrating Xbox games from the console to the Windows 10 store. You got things like Gears of War Ultimate, Halo Wars. Halo Wars is a franchise that has been on PC for a while now. Halo itself, I think the first Halo is also on PC. I don't think a lot of people are thinking before they are reacting, therefore this is why this is a short controversy. I think this is a bunch of Xbox fanatics being mad when the line has been in the sand ages ago. Phil Spencer is trying to conform to the competition because he knows he's not winning. He's not. I'm sorry. The Nintendo Switch and PS4 is leagues ahead of the Xbox One. What can they do? Their recent exclusive, Crackdown 3, didn't do so hot. It's getting like 6 out of 10s across the board. What can you do? You make great PR. Great PR leads to more opportunities. Great PR leads to more gamers liking the idea of what a company is doing. Therefore, Microsoft is going multi-plat. They're taking the idea of Xbox Play Anywhere to new heights because they want their games to sell. People are super excited who are PC owners and they want to play Halo Master Chief Collection on Steam with their friends because it might rekindle some memories of Halo, or some newer players who never played Halo might be able to get into the experience. Again, people, this is not uncommon. We've seen it with Survive Together when Microsoft and Nintendo were teaming up against Sony, putting the big old fuck you to them when they were doing the crossplay situation, saying, hey, you can play crossplay games on Xbox. Hey, I'm hearing a rumor that Xbox Live, it might be on Nintendo Switch. Just saying, they're working with the competition because this is their way of trying to win the people back and get some payoff. Because right now, Xbox exclusive games, timed exclusives, it's not doing it for them. I even heard that, like, I'm not sure if it's foolproof, but if it is, just a rumor, just throwing that out there. But it's been illustrated that timed exclusives on the Xbox One, they sell better on other platforms than the base Xbox One itself. If you want proof, go look at Rise of the Tomb Raider and their sales. Rise of the Tomb Raider sold more on PC than it did on the Xbox One. Obviously, there's a problem going on here. Something's going on here. Everything is going to fucking DEFCON 1. What is happening on the Xbox One? Interest is not being maintained there. If that is true, and like I said, it's just a rumor, if that is true, that is the biggest L I ever seen. So far, a lot of multiplats for Xbox and PS4, the multiplats end up selling well on PS4 anyway, even if you take that rumor out of the equation. Something is going on in the house of Microsoft, and with the way they're expanding, I think it's going to be like this for a while. We have them conforming to Project xCloud, trying to figure out, okay, maybe we can do streaming and try to make it great for the first time. That's their philosophy. I don't think it's going to be that great. I'm calling a spade a spade. If PlayStation Now sucks, I don't think this is going to be that great, but who knows? Maybe they will excel, maybe they won't. It's always 50-50 with streaming, in my opinion, because anything can go wrong. But they're experimenting with that on other platforms. They want to conform, change things up, be more friendly to the consumers, all that jazz. And it means that the exclusive titles, the exclusive games that we got in the past from Xbox, that's probably going to be radically changed. They're probably going to do more multi-platform big time franchises, so don't be surprised if you see Gears of War 5 or Gears 5 as they call it now. Don't be surprised if that's on Windows 10. Don't be surprised if you see more games on Windows 10. Crackdown 3 already there, fam. Even with the shitty reviews, it's already on Windows 10. Don't be surprised to see more cross collaboration because Microsoft is a business. Don't be surprised to see more things on Steam. They want money. They need money. They gotta have it each and every singular time. They want money, and the only way to get money is by collaborations. They might partner up with Steam. Don't be surprised. They might partner up with Nintendo. Don't be surprised. That's the phrase of today. I think being angry over a big game being ported over when the philosophy, the ideal philosophy, should be that exclusives shouldn't exist anymore. But that's not going to happen. That's what we want. Though I suppose this grand unification of all consoles, that might not be what is in the best interest for Sony and Nintendo. That is something that they might not want. We don't know how this is going to pan out in the future, but we do know for Xbox, it's literally going to be a multi-plat oriented console now. And there's nothing to stop the obvious. It's so obvious. It's nothing to be angry over. I mean, if people want more people to play Xbox games, then you're not going to do it by having timed exclusives and all that jazz. And ultimately, what Microsoft is doing with their first party studios now, and they're making mediocre content, I think the quality control really needs to be fixed. This is not the beginning of the Xbox 360 era anymore, where we had just back-to-back quality titles coming out. Like, again, the first Gears of War, all those good ports that we got compared to the PS3, because the PS3 infrastructure was dog shit. Bayonetta was lit on the Xbox 360. And I think we're just not in that era anymore. I don't see quality exclusives coming out of the Xbox camp. All they're offering is multiplats, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, but that's not something to get angry over. The more people that gets the opportunity to play a game, the better it will be for everyone. Fam, if fucking Last of Us came out on Steam, I would be happy. I get to play factions again with my fucking rig. I would be ecstatic. Stop having this mentality to gatekeep your games, because again, at the end of the day, if something gets ported, you never know when it's going to happen. I thought Resident Evil Remake 1, I thought that game would never get ported from the GameCube. Never, ever. I went out and bought a physical copy for the GameCube. Lo and behold, it came out later with the RE remaster, and I was super ecstatic, right? So you never know what clause, what terms and conditions of ownership will expire one day. and something will get ported eventually. Something will have no limitations one of these days. You know, it could be your favorite game, it could be your favorite franchise. Nothing is off the table for exclusivity anymore, in my opinion. Anything can happen. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you might have to wait. Sometimes you might have to buy that system if you want said game. Sometimes you might have to emulate shit. It's a 50-50 split on that, but ultimately, this is great, and I don't see why people are mad at this. The only people that are mad at this is hardcore Xbox fanboys that believe their console isn't worth a shit when the writing was on the wall a long time ago with Xbox Play Anywhere. I'm just saying there's nothing to be mad over. It's not like your console is bricked. You can still enjoy your games. You can still enjoy Master Chief Collection on the Xbox. Absolutely. So I don't see why people aren't excited. I think people want to fuel this console war bullshit. So that's why there's fake outrage. I say you need 2 consoles minimum in each generation. No contest. Otherwise, you just leave yourself sitting on the curb, being bored, being angry because you can't play other games. Because you have this console fanboy agenda. I didn't think like that. I got a PS4, I got a PC. I have like all my legacy consoles, my PS2, my PS3, I'm happy. I have the OG Xbox, which was absolutely fantastic. I am ecstatic. I have my Wii. You know, it's good to have multiple systems. And I truly don't believe this is equivalent to a Devil May Cry 5 situation. If people aren't aware, Devil May Cry 5 is the worst running port on the base Xbox One. That is pretty bad. Digital Foundry did a couple of tests on it. It's not like a situation where Master Chief Collection is still broken. They supposedly fixed the game. The game supposedly got patched, right? It's not like your port is being bricked just for another port to be specifically on PC. Then I would see people getting pissed. Then I would see the outrage if you decide to gimp a port for another port. Sometimes that can happen. I don't see it here. I don't see the complaints. I think everyone should have fun with Halo Master Chief Collection. If you're getting it on PC, if you're picking it up on Steam, Windows 10, hell, even if you're buying it on Xbox Live for your Xbox, there should be no issues there. Either way, I got the game in my Steam wishlist already, and I will be playing the game to pieces, maybe do some co-op, maybe do some online. It's going to be a wonderful time when that game comes out and I get to re-experience the Halo online collection yet again. This is Renegade Operative signing off, and hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. Remember, this was a quick video, impromptu, off the cuff. So remember, if you like it, like, share, comment, tell me what you think about people freaking out about Halo getting ported to another platform like the PC, even though Halo was on PC, even though we know Halo Infinite is going to be on Windows 10. I'm just saying, fam, common sense. A lot of people don't use it these days. I'm sorry, but it must be said. It wouldn't be me being real if I didn't tell it to you. As real as it possibly gets. Anyway, I'm signing out. Have a good night, people. Later.